Thanks for click this video. In this channel I will discuss programming, robotics, machine learning related topics. If anyone interested to understand these topics, please subscribe our channel. This video I will talk about the differences between artificial neural network and biological neural network. Let's start. A neuron or nerve cell is an electrically excitable cell that communicates with other cells via specialized connections called synapses. It is the main component of nervous tissue in all animals except sponges and placozoa. Plants and fungi do not have nerve cells. Neurons are typically classified into three types based on their function. Sensory neurons respond to stimuli such as touch, sound, or light that affect the cells of the sensory organs, and they send signals to the spinal cord or brain. Motor neurons receive signals from the brain and spinal cord to control everything from muscle contractions to glandular output. Interneurons connect neurons to other neurons within the same region of the brain or spinal cord. A group of connected neurons is called a neural circuit. A neural network is a network or circuit of neurons, or in a modern sense, an artificial neural network composed of artificial neurons or nodes. Thus, a neural network is either a biological neural network made up of biological neurons or an artificial neural network for solving artificial intelligence (AI) problems. The connections of the biological neuron are modeled in artificial neural networks as weights between nodes. A positive weight reflects an excitatory connection, while negative values mean inhibitory connections. All inputs are modified by a weight and summed. This activity is referred to as a linear combination. Finally, an activation function controls the amplitude of the output. For example, an acceptable range of output is usually between 0 and 1, or it could be 1 and 1. These artificial networks may be used for predictive modeling, adaptive control and applications where they can be trained via a dataset. Self-learning resulting from experience can occur within networks which can derive conclusions from a complex and seemingly unrelated set of information. A biological neural network is composed of groups of chemically connected or functionally associated neurons. A single neuron may be connected to many other neurons, and the total number of neurons and connections in a network may be extensive. Connections, called synapses, are usually formed from axons to dendrites, though dendritic synapses and other connections are possible. Apart from the electrical signaling, there are other forms of signaling that arise from neurotransmitter diffusion. Artificial intelligence, cognitive modeling, and neural networks are information processing paradigms inspired by the way biological neural systems process data. Artificial intelligence and cognitive modeling try to simulate some properties of biological neural networks. In the artificial intelligence field, artificial neural networks have been applied successfully to speech recognition, image analysis and adaptive control in order to construct software agents in computer and video games or autonomous robots. Historically, digital computers evolved from the von Neumann model and operate via the execution of explicit instructions via access to memory by a number of processors. On the other hand, the origins of neural networks are based on efforts to model information processing in biological systems. Unlike the von Neumann model, neural network computing does not separate memory and processing. Neural network theory has served both to better identify how the neurons in the brain function and to provide the basis for efforts to create artificial intelligence. The biological neuron networks is animal brain mechanism create with cell or TISO, and artificial neuron network is semiconductor circuit base a computer memory networking.